Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's the Degen Bowl Series, game number 7. This one takes us all the way down to Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina, for the Myrtle Beach Bowl between Old Dominion, the Monarchs, and the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes. AJ Ryder here, along with, as always, my buddy Tyler, if you seek Cintron. What's up, man?
It's Monday, December 20th. We got a heck of a football game that kicks off at 2:30 Eastern. So I'm sure the world is going to be watching. So hopefully we can get aligned on some picks after a very successful Saturday collectively. What we didn't hit, I think the other one hit on. So no matter what, we did have winners in every single game.
Yeah, on the same side we hit. If we split, at least one of us got it. So profitable start thus far. So let's keep that rolling with two teams playing on 2:30 on a Monday, which is such a weird time because who is going to be around to watch that game? I have no idea.
We will, though. We will for sure have that game on.
It'll be on my phone as I'm working, but yeah. And of course, I will have action on it. So right now, Tulsa laying 9 points to the Monarchs. The over-under is set at 52.5. What are you thinking?
So I didn't know a whole heck of a lot about Old Dominion for obvious reasons. So I took a look at their schedule. They're coming off a 5-game win streak to get bowl eligible. They did lose to Western Kentucky, Liberty, and Wake. And to me, there's no shame in losing to those teams. And then the other 3 losses were by less than a score. We've also seen Tulsa hang with Cincinnati, Ohio State, 2 top 10 teams there. However, if you're going to give me 9 points in a game I know nothing about, when in doubt, take the points. I will bet Old Dominion +9 tomorrow. And if I'm feeling frisky and have a little bit of success in the NFL, might sprinkle the over because overs have been hitting like crazy in bowl season. I think of the 9 bowls so far, only 1 has gone under. So I will follow the trend and I will take Old Dominion +9.
Yeah, this is such a weird game just because, I mean, who's watched an Old Dominion game this year? Has anybody? Because if you're watching this right now and you've watched an Old Dominion game, then hats off to you. What's interesting, though, is it's a very weird team because they did start off like 1-6. And then after their loss to Western Kentucky, they went on a tear, not only winning 5 straight, but covering 5 straight times. And on the season, this team is 9-3 against the spread. Why have we not discovered this earlier?
It's because it's Old Dominion. Take the time to look at what Old Dominion is against the spread until this very moment.
Especially when they started off 1-6. And I would say this, an incredible effort to get to the postseason in college football when you had already lost 6 games with 5 to play. That's a pretty good accomplishment. I give it to the Monarchs of Old Dominion there. They did cover against Marshall, who we seen play. I don't want to say played tough, but considering Western Kentucky's just dominance through the air this year, I thought they played really well looking back at some of the stats from that game. And I will say this, the schedule that they went on their 5-game winning streak against wasn't exactly great.
Yeah. Just finding the right word.
Yeah. So strength of schedule, which we've talked about a lot, sometimes I feel like that's a good indicator of what you're looking at, especially as far as records goes. Old Dominion, 126 out of 130. Tulsa, 60 out of 130. Obviously, like you said, Tulsa played Cincinnati, Ohio State, Houston, SMU, beat SMU. Oklahoma State. Played Oklahoma State very tough.
I remember.
Played Cincinnati pretty tough. They were 22-point underdogs in that game.
So are they the team that plays the level of their competition is the vibe that I'm getting. That makes me like Old Dominion even more. the more that we talk about it, the more I like getting 9 points. Give me Old Dominion +9.
Well, if you look at Navy, they were 11-point favorites in that game, and they lost 20-17. So you let Navy hang around, they get the win. That was not an angle I had looked at, but now that you say that, okay, I get it. I like that. So coming off the win at SMU, you're right. I was fully set to take Tulsa minus the 9.5. This is two defensive-led teams. The over's at 52. Probably go under. I think under is my safe play here, especially when I look at matchups between the two of them. I see a lot of really highly rated defensive players on each team and not a whole highly rated offensive players on each team.
That does spell under.
And oddly, too, Tulsa has like the number 7th tackle in all of the country.
Interesting.
Playing left tackle for him. So take that as you will. That being said, I'm still going to take Tulsa. I just don't know enough about Old Dominion. Tulsa's not terrible against spread, 7-5. Old Dominion, good for you. You got here. You get to go to Myrtle Beach because you won 5 in a row. But I got to take the Golden Hurricanes. Anything under 10, I'm taking the Golden Hurricanes.
All right, so we're split. I don't expect a lot of line movements out of this game.
Well, because who wants to bet on it besides idiots like us?